fills in time, you know, get a bit of enjoyment out of it. Yeah, you know, competing against a computer or whatever. It's pretty good. I find it enjoyable. It's a really good game. See, you got to shoot. Now they're shooting all the ghosts. See, it's good because you work as a team, because you get your friends involved and everything. It's yeah, I find it good. They're getting better. They're always getting better. New games and that, really good.
Oh, they're good for entertainment and that, as long as you don't play too much of them. Like some people come down and spend $20 on half an hour of video games. That's really wasting it, really.
And everywhere you go, there's these massive big pinball parlours, you know, full of noise making and all these machines going berserk, you know. And kids, a lot of kids get obsessed with it, you know. You see these movies, you know, about, you know, they're making movies these days and kids getting right into the, you know, the whiz kids and all that kind of stuff, you know. It's, you know, and that's all they do. They just hang out in these places and pump their money through all these machines. And I guess, you know, they might be learning something, you know, to work a computer or something in the future. You know, that they might, you know, that might be helping them in that way. But
I think a lot of teenagers' time is wasted by the amount of time that they spend on video games. I know a friend once that used to work quite hard, and he used to get $150 for working 6 days a week, and as soon as he got his pay, he used to put it all into 20-cent pieces and go play video games until he had nothing left. It was new, it was exciting, it was something different, you know, like... But as far as I know, he's still doing it. It's, in a way, it's a lot like gambling, I think.
These days, you know, you got these BMX bikes and that, and the kids, there's nothing to fix on them, you know, because they're all sort of one piece nearly, and kids just don't get into making a billy card or, you know, do stuff like that. I notice that a lot, you know, when I look back on the way I grew up, kids don't do hardly any of the stuff that we used to do. A lot of importance is put on money, you know, I think. A lot of parents these days, you know, just give kids, you know, $5 and $10 just go to school with for a day just to buy lunch, you know. And, you know, and that sort of stuff just gives the kids a meaning of, wow, you know, money's so easy to come by, you know, you don't have to do much to get money, and that's might be saying I love you or something I really care about, you know, you have some money, you know.
Before any video games came around, sometimes I used to sit there and go, oh, God, I'm bored. You know, I'm really bored. What am I going to do? And I just used to get more lethargic. And then sometimes I used to get up and go, oh, well, I'll go play a video game, you know. Go down to the local coffee shop and play it for 5 minutes. And my boredom was relieved. 10 minutes afterwards, I was still bored again. I don't know. I think it was developed more for the fact that there's so much leisure time for so many people that got nothing to do.
How is that different to just the normal plate one?
Oh, sensational. See, when I go away for a weekend, I leave my dogs to guard the place, and you leave out the food bowls, and it gets that crusty stuff around the top. There's nothing worse than cleaning dog food off with your hands, because it gets on the nose after a few days. So you turn it upside down and put it in the top shelf and put it on Proton Blast 4. And you turn this dishwasher of mine on and all the lights dim in the street and all the power cords get hot and froth bubbles out the top, and you think Eddie Munster's around the corner, you know. It's really good.
Got a washing machine and a dryer.
Oh, well, I've got the customary television set, record player, that's about it. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Nah. I haven't got any technological things in the kitchen much. Oh, I've got a cappuccino machine.
Chocolate. Coffee's bad for you.
Just kettles, not too bad. Electric kettle, that's good.
Whoever invented them should be shaken by the hand. These ones are actually Rocco boots. These are made in Melbourne by an excellent gentleman. It's Splitter. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think the Hoodoo Gurus would sort of back us up on saying that he makes the best boots around.
Air cushion sole and added pounce upon the bass pedal, and they handle sweating very good. I mean, this one's still damp. The best thing to play in is Dr. Martens boots. I wouldn't do this commercial otherwise.
Telephone, yeah, telephone.
Yeah, they're
good. You can ring up and talk for hours and you don't have to worry about transport or anything like that.
Just start the lawnmower every now and again just to keep it
oiled. Keep it in vogue with the rest of the street. You know, you hear that on Sunday morning, so I'll go out and start mine.
Well, I just thought it'd be a groovy thing to have and impress all the visitors.
That nice frothy stuff on the top of the coffee.
I still can't make a proper cappuccino after about a year. It always leaves something to be desired.
I wouldn't mind a video or a computer or something like that.
Oh, I'm not right into modern stuff, you know. I've been just... All I'm worried about is get me food, you know, these days. I'm not into technology and all this telly. I haven't watched a movie for over about 6 months, you know, a full-out movie, you know. I haven't... Like, up-to-date things like things in the shop, I wouldn't know what they're on about, you know. I'll go out and buy it, I wouldn't know how to turn the thing on, you know.
A lot of it's unnecessary, like videos and stuff like that. It's just for comfort, not...
Luxury, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a luxury, it's not a necessity, although I wouldn't mind them.
I do survive off a bit of technology, but then again, mostly it's the streets. I don't mind technology, but then again, I make my own.
It's something that a lot of people will and are rebelling against, that, you know, that the idea that technology should and is be a very important part of our lives.
And do the washing and basic necessities of life.
You know, people get a bit frightened about doing without technology. For instance, you know, moving into a flat. I haven't got a washing machine, I haven't got a fridge, you know. I mean, that's just...
Don't those things make people's lives easier?
Yeah, they do. They do make them easier, but I don't think you should feel bad because you have to do without them for a week or a year or however long.
What do you think of computers?
Oh, I really like a computer, but I still haven't got one.
Oh, they're good. Like, you know, they're quick. Like if you, a lot of companies, if they need something, they can go right through a computer and find it within a matter of seconds instead of having to go through 1,000 files looking for this one thing, you know, so...
In clerical stuff, it helps a lot, you know. Instead of having to go through millions of files, just press a button and all these things come up on the screen.
No, do you want more time?
Yes.
Where's your...
Yes, you do want more time.
What's that?
Yes. All right, how much do you want? How much?
30 bucks.
We'll change it.
Well, whenever you have modern technology, it implies change, and people that are set in a certain area you don't usually like to be changed, and it causes a lot of stress on the people that are being forced to change.
Oh, they're heaps better than anything else. I couldn't handle what are they? The passbooks.
It's all money. Money's sort of not a real personal thing anyway. Yeah, so it's just the same as going up to a bank teller, because bank tellers don't talk to you anyway.
I've never had enough money to have one. No, I've just got an ordinary bank account, you know. I'm interested in it because, you know, it's an easier way. I suppose it's quicker, you know. You don't have to wait in a big line. These are better because you can use them anywhere. So.
That's one of my card.
What do you think of them?
I don't know, it's the first time I've used it. Oh, it's easier than lining up in the bank. It's quicker, there's more of them around.
Is getting the money quickly important to you?
It is when you've only got 45 minutes to lunch.
Have you had much to do with computers?
Yeah, I did a course once. I flunked.
Did you hate it?
Oh, I didn't understand most of it because I was zonked at the time, you know. I was going there off my face and I just couldn't relate to it, and the people, you know, they were real straights.
Yeah, I was supposed to learn how to operate them at Teachers College, and I just found it really hard. I found the kids could do it better than I could, you know, because they've been brought up with it. And I find it really hard to understand how they operate and that, but I guess I'll have to learn.
I feel like I've had an advantage because I've been educated with them. I don't think people should be awed by them because they're only a tool that's there to help you. I think they're really interesting about the possibilities they can open up and what they can do, but then they shouldn't be treated as anything more than a tool.
It's sort of like a whole new language, and it's not even It's like nothing you've ever learnt before. And I just don't understand it, you know.
Probably because it excites me, and I look at it in a way that when something excites you, you work hard at it, and I guess if you work hard at it, then you begin to understand it, and when you understand it and see people behind you that don't understand it, you feel like you're more in control, and it gives you a sort of a bit of a pep, you know, the fact that you realise that other people don't, you understand it.
And just a respectable, be a respectable part of the community.
Technology brings some people forward and some people back. I mean, it creates unemployment in some areas and creates employment in others. I guess it just means you have to be flexible enough to find a job that's going forward, and so that you benefit from it.
Because there's a lot of people that miss out on that, you know. Either they're not able to do it, or they come from a home where, you know, their parents can't sort of afford to put them in a school to learn these things. And people that don't do it sort of get second-rate jobs, and, you know, they work longer hours, get less money and stuff like that, and it sort of tends to put a barrier between those people and these people.
If I knew computers, I wouldn't be a bloody labourer, put it that way.
All computers and that are coming in now, and it's just taking over more and more people's jobs, and then they whinge about, you know, the younger generation haven't got jobs. Well, no wonder.
Well, look at work, you know. You put computers in the work, that means half of us will end up getting the sack, eh?
They bring in things now for driveway attendants. Three-quarters of them don't even exist anymore because they've got computerised diddly-up things. So I reckon they start, yeah.
There's going to be more people on the employment list, eh? You know, and fair enough, I don't mind them making these pinball machines. Like, this is the latest pinball machine. And if they keep making better pinball machines than these, you know, fair enough. But I don't like the idea that, you know, some machines are, you know, starting to take over what a bloke can do. They reckon the machine can do better.
Sort of musical equipment set up, a sort of a recording studio and that sort of technology. I'd really like to have that, but I'm afraid unless I win the lottery.
Craig is in the band's into computers. He's got lots of them. So he sort of interprets for me, which is good.
That's why it's good living in this area, because there are those sort of community accesses around where you can go and use those things, but to actually own it for yourself, it's just a dream.
We actually do have a computer here. It is owned by Paul over here, and he also has a synthesizer.
An idea in your head, it's that much easier these days to sort of put these ideas together. You have to buy these pieces of equipment. It's not cheap, but they're certainly cheaper than they used to be.
Just the change in recent development and technology as far as our own art forms are considered, it's been immense, and we've been able to do so much more. It'd be nice to get a little more access to that kind of technology, and that's something that we can work to in the future.
Well, that's it's strange that people say they can't get access to a computer because computers are so cheap now. Like, it's not, you know, like it only means, say, a week's work or something if they really want a computer, you know. They're so cheap now, like $400.
Which you can put a number of different musical ideas on, and sort of the drum machine as well, and come up with a song.
A musician now has got to be a programmer. He's got to be a computer programmer. 9 times out of 10 is a drum machine. But what that does is actually take the energy out of the music, and where a drummer puts it in. It's easy to just program a drummer, but a drum machine, rather, it doesn't create a feel, where a drummer creates a human feel. And that, combined with other musicians, creates a chemistry, which, developed an energy, which is real. And music today, a lot of that energy is being taken out of it because of computers, etc. But I think the media is catching on now. They can understand what real stuff is.
Yeah, because, like, say, when you got a drum machine, see, if you got a song, you can just put boom, cha, and then, but if you just had a drummer, like, who was your friend, and he would say, I don't like boom, cha, boom, and he might want to go boom, boom, cha, and then you're in trouble right away. But with a drum machine, you can just go boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, 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 cha, boom, boom, boom.